Welcome to South Florida, the bottom of the clip of the Gunshine State. One of them boys still blowing in that way. Big plate, get it for the 18 if you straight. Get cake and stop hating, it's the motto of the state. A lot of fakes, but it's still real around here. That foreign talk, that can get.
Alright, man, we back. Caneville, got my boy X in the house, man. And the question of the day is, man, can you retire from college?
Wow.
Huh?
And they still pay your tuition? I don't think that's possible. I mean,
is it called?
Don't you have to accommodate for playing sports, right?
Is it called retiring when?
I mean, maybe taking a step away to clear.
I don't know.
Okay, so remember, Jarren Williams didn't play 1 year,
right?
Because he was getting himself together.
So he retired for a year?
Basically, I mean.
A story came out about what? Jarren Williams?
Jarren Williams, he's retiring from football. He's having some mental health issues. I don't know if it's good that he retires because I think his clock is done.
I think he's been having mental health issues.
And you will.
Yeah, I think something didn't go right there. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But he's at where now?
He's at what, Alabama A&M.
Alabama A&M?
Yeah.
And he stepped down and he calling it quits.
Yeah, calling it quits. He's not the first one who did it. I think either this week or last week. Was it Milton, the quarterback from UCF?
Yeah.
Then went to Florida State. He retired, but his is health issues.
Yeah.
That's the one who leg got
Yeah. Well, at least we saw him come back and have a good game that night. You know what I'm saying? So Jarren Williams is calling it quits.
Yeah, I mean, by you saying, I'm thinking like, does the college accommodate his scholarship? Like, he still got to pay for the classes.
I'm not sure how it works, but think back to Jarren Williams. I remember interviewing them on Media Day when he got appointed the starter. And you was happy? You wanted him to be the starter, or you wanted the coach? Was it the coach?
Nah,
right?
yeah, I'm cozy, team cozy, cozy Hive. I'm a cozy Hive for everybody.
Yeah, So you wanted cozy? You wanted cozy to start?
Yeah, I wanted cozy to start.
And I remember going around asking everybody about Jarren. Everybody thought he was the best, and they supported him. He was the young kid, right? Went out against Florida and played a decent game.
Played a pretty decent game. First collegiate game against a rival. So.
Yeah, and played a decent game. And I remember interviewing him after that game. And we thought we was on the up and up. We thought we had a future quarterback. And then what happened?
Ups and downs throughout the season. We thought when he played against Louisville, we thought we had the next Joe Montana, because he went out there and did like, 500-something yards, 6 touchdowns.
Sometimes I just think it's live on Sunday, King of Diamonds Monday for some of these kids.
We go out there to Florida State and he dogged them. And then we go play FIU and you like, well, what the hell he in the game for?
Yeah, sometimes I think we forget Miami just get some of these kids.
Him, I could say he was definitely a product of the environment because he got here from a country town in Georgia, got to the city and was not ready.
Right.
I know y'all know by now the night before the game he's partying.
Yeah.
And got to get up and be ready for the game the next day. So yeah, he was not ready for the city.
Yeah. But what else going on, bro? Listen, what else going on? Bunch of visits, a lot of recruiting days coming.
Recruit days, the camps at the school, the team working out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything with the recruiting? What you see? Like if we was to put, the level of kid that's coming down here, right? Has it changed?
Yeah, big time. I can tell you this: we haven't seen the level of offensive linemen that's coming now in the past 4 years.
Sometimes it feel like all we recruiting is offensive linemen. Sometimes that's what it feel like. Sometimes.
I mean, because okay, you in South Florida, so you're going to get the skill positions. You know, you can pick your litter. But in South Florida, you don't have offensive linemen. So if we be like, man, as long as we get one of the kids from South Florida, no, we going to get the big boys from all around.
South Florida doesn't have any. we have IMG, which is not South Florida, but no dominating offensive linemen down here locally right now.
Nah, not that.
Not on that level.
Yeah, not on that level. Not like 5-star, 4-star level.
Okay. And that's what you see they going after.
They going after these kids coming from all over, like Australia. With the one that's signed from Australia, right? Or he's from.
He's Australia.
I mean, from that's committed.
Yeah, Australia. Mm-hmm.
The guy just came from Europe.
Yeah.
Francis, one of the top offensive linemen who's at IMG. I think he's Samoanian. They got a kid. He's like 6'8". He's probably the number one tackle in the nation. I'm like, oh, he's coming on a visit. Like,
he's coming on a visit.
I've never heard this before. Like, we talk about top tackles.
We wasn't even going after him before?
No. They give them an offer and just think, okay, they're going to come visit. Them boys wasn't coming, but now they coming.
My name's Chase Smith. I'm from Palm Bay, Florida, and this is Edge, the best tasting energy drink on the planet.
Oh, I don't know. Checking the list. Yeah, you're right. There's not even that many top offensive tackles in
Florida.
In Florida, period. Maybe we start getting interior line. Maybe we went interior line. Maybe
interior or
yeah.
Let me see. We got interior.
But in Florida, period. Top offensive tackles. There's maybe 4 of them, 3 of them.
That's without are we including the kids from IMG?
Well, yeah. Mm-hmm. It was one like in the top.
Okay, so IMG have.
But they
got one that's in the top for 23, and then they got 3 that's in the top for 24.
Yeah. That's it. That's the thing with IMG. IMG, we talking about top kids. They be having top kids in different classes.
Yeah, different class. Yeah. Just that level of top offensive tackles that's coming to visit. We just ain't have it. Like, they wasn't coming, but now they coming on visits.
So we haven't had top offensive linemen play in Miami in how long?
Isaiah Walker was the last one?
No, I'm just talking about the Hurricanes.
Oh, you're talking about the Hurricanes?
Unit.
Oh, man.
Like the best offensive line we've had was
Eric Flowers.
But as a whole, it goes back to
Duke Johnson offensive line.
Duke Johnson offensive
line. The whole offensive line got drafted.
Right. That's what I was thinking. What year that was?
It got to be like 2012. 2012, 2013, something like that.
Man, we've been doing it with smoke and mirrors, but we ain't been doing nothing though. So they ain't. We ain't been doing.
I mean, we got Navon Donaldson, and we thought we had something right there. Freshman year, he was all American freshman. And we thought, okay, I just think they develop him after that.
Tracy Howard sat here and said what he said, and we all was wondering, damn, is it still like that? Kids coming here, not getting better, what's still happening? That's it. You saw what Nathan Donaldson was. You saw it. You saw what he was. The eyes ain't trick you. And then you get here and two things is gonna have to happen. 2 things about to happen. You got the staff and the resources in place now. But once the kids start challenging
each other.
Once the running back from Louisiana comes in and he looks like a pro back and he challenges Rooster, you know what I'm saying? That's a different level of, hey, boy, you better get up your ass and lift some weights. That's a different level. Yeah. Once the competition comes, now we're talking amongst each other.
The competition was always like, okay, well, it was seniority was going to win regardless. It didn't matter how much you did challenge him.
Because I think we was missing so bad. So we're not in the locker room, but when Worsham gets here, you know what I'm saying? His peers see who he is. I think we was missing so bad that it was like, it was hit or miss, miss. And the kids saw that, oh, he's no threat. Like
because he's not gonna play no matter what. I could do the bare minimum, and I'm gonna still play in front of those guys.
Right.
But again, like I said, once that 21 class came in, it had to change dramatically because they were saying we not coming here to sit.
I'm gonna say something that's unpopular, right? Manny Diaz stays here. The standard isn't still here. Even those kids would have had to challenge themselves to become better.
Yeah, but they was doing that. They was like, well, coach,
It would have had this. It would have had.
you gotta play us, coach. We know we come from winning programs. Now the depth issue would have been, okay, well that's all y'all got is them. Y'all don't have nothing else because y'all didn't even let the younger guys, the older guys play anymore.
Well, all I'm saying is it's no different than us watching Ja'Cory Harris them come in. Like they were ready to play. They would have had to. Cam Kitchens, James Williams.
Okay, so you just said basically.
Yeah, if
they would have came in high and then they would have just stood there. That's
just
it.
like the three linebackers, high, and then
they go nowhere. Okay, yeah.
Right. So they would have had to challenge themselves amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? Not
the one player on the roster I would say that came in and gotten better every year was Zion Nelson, offensive tackle.
Yeah.
He's gotten better every year. He's one of the top tackles in the nation right now.
Yeah. You see it when you turn on the film and watch him play?
Yeah. And then, from his freshman year, when we seen Florida kick his butt, we were like, oh, shit, what the hell we doing?
Right.
He's gotten better.
Right.
Now he's kicking butt.
Right.
He just played against Alabama last year and he didn't give up nothing.
Right.
So, I can say he has gotten better. And then he was a low 3-star.
Mm-hmm.
Like low rated 3-star. Came in, he was like 240?
Right.
So we didn't expect him to be good at all, but he's gotten better. Now he's one of the best tackles in the nation.
Right. So listen, switch up a little bit, man. Kind of went at it with my boy Pokeway out of Lakeland. You know what I'm saying? Pokeway.
Poke, what's up, man? y'all don't want that smoke.
Yeah, man, you live in La La Land or something.
I seen he tweeted about all of the stars that they got, and he was like, that's like a number roster in Miami.
My thing was that the roster. Now, I think people took it wrong because I was saying that, they look like St. Thomas JV. Not the actual names, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that we see rosters like that a lot in South Florida. We see rosters like that a lot in South Florida. 2 4-stars, a lot of 3-stars, a 5-star.
And that be on like the average regular team. We ain't talking about like the top teams. Like the top teams have it, the whole roster.
Yeah, but anytime you say anything about Lakeland, they stand up and say, we beat St. Thomas.
That's they one.
You could be saying, hey, man, it ain't no Chick-fil-A's in Lakeland, man, but we beat St. Thomas. What y'all gonna say about that, Miami boys? Because that's their emotional memory that they can beat St. Thomas, and that's their only fight, their only argument they have. Even though we sitting up down here with the Chaminades and the Centrals and the Northwesterns, and these guys travel across the nation, and they put their title on the line, and Lakeland is sitting in Lakeland, paying people to come play them. Doing the same thing they were doing 20 years ago. The people in Lakeland are still hanging their hat on. Chris Rainey ran all over St. Thomas. I say that to say this. I do this. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. Do it for the kids. You get a Kamani McLean transfers to Lakeland because Lake Gibson, the school, fires the coach who looked like who had an idea of that, hey man, let's get this thing going at Lake Gibson. Fires the coach. So Kamani McLean changed to Lakeland. That's what every other kid did before him, right? But I would say that a kid on that level probably should have just went to IMG. You got to get better. You have to get better. Iron sharpens iron. And why am I saying this? Because I know people are saying, nah, you put on for your city. You got to put on for your city. You must realize when your city is not putting on for you. And if Lakeland has a roster like that and still wants to play the same schedule, then who's that benefiting? The coach's egos or the school's ego?
Bragging rights.
Right. That's not how it goes down here in South Florida.
Yeah,
nah. Right. So sometimes tradition is tradition, but that don't mean it's right.
Yeah, I think by them having that type of roster, they should decline to play the sorry schools. They be like, if you think you're good enough, go get your national schedule roster. Which is what Central Coach said yesterday. He said, well, we got a national schedule roster. I mean, we play a national schedule teams.
Right.
Y'all don't. What you talk about? You gonna who us? Man, we going to go play teams in Jersey and teams out in California. Like
they want to
coming
play
down
Central.
here.
They want
But
Central.
y'all just want to play Central.
And they want Central to come to Lakeland.
What is it benefiting? Like,
All of that would have to happen. All that would have to happen. No, the world is moving, you know what I'm saying, without Lakeland football. So if Lakeland football wanted to be state champs, that's what they hang their hat on, fine. But the world is national now, and these kids are competing on a national stage.
No, national level, yeah.
And if your local school ain't putting on for you like that, because it's not easy for these schools to travel, Northwest and Central. These schools ain't rich. You know what I'm saying? These schools ain't got the money to pay nobody to come play them. They make it happen for the kids. They make it happen for the kids. American Heritage, St. Thomas, they have the resources, but they make it happen for the kids. So all I'm saying is that simmer down. We're talking about two different oranges and apples.
I don't know, somebody may talk about this going to be one of the best teams. They say they might be the best team in the nation. I was like, well, how, what? Like,
Yeah, because they're standing in Polk County and that's how they see it. But if you start putting up some of these rosters, I mean, with IMG sitting right there, you can never ever say that.
you got
It's almost like a mythical championship with them sitting there because they can always just pull their roster out. But if you take them off the board, we've seen some rosters.
Some rosters. But okay, so this year, I immediately say, well, if they just going off a roster, I say, well, St. Thomas has the best roster.
Always.
And I say, and after St. Thomas, Chaminade.
St. Thomas always have a roster full of 4 stars.
And they got roster full of young 4 stars. So it's like,
right.
But they just have to play somebody. You can't just say you're gonna be this and you don't play nobody. So.
Right. Your hardest games, the FHA SAA has to schedule them and make you go play.
Yeah.
Venice or St. Thomas. You know what I'm saying? So nah. I mean, look, shout out to Lakeland, man. They've won for a long time. But times have changed. And if they don't want to change for the kids, I think the kids and their parents need to realize what's going on out here.
Yeah.
And if you don't understand what I'm saying, hit me up, DM me up. I'll put all y'all up on game. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, I mean, in order for the West, West and Central years ago got tired of just beating up on each other. They like, hey man, one of us got to get out here and play some national teams,
right?
Because we want to win the national championship. It ain't just about we won state, we the best team in Dade. No, let's go out there and play the team from Texas, and beat them. Oh, we just beat them. Now we gonna go win the national championship.
Part of the reason they do it is because they know most of the kids on their team have never got on the airplane.
Yeah.
It's experiences for the kids. So once again, if your local school isn't putting on for your kids, you know what I'm saying? Then what is it doing?
Then it's a brand because most cities and states, they know about the West, they know about Central, they know about St. Thomas, they know about Chaminade, they know about Heritage. So they will come and play them.
But they've got that out the mud. They got it out the mud.
They went past Lakeland to come play the schools. You know what I'm saying? So
they've gotten it out the mud. Right. So I'm just saying, talking to the parents and the kids, because we the ones need the help. You know what I'm saying? If your local school ain't putting on for you or putting you on a platform to make you better, then you need to go find a platform that's gonna make you better. And that's all I got to say to that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It ain't no shock to them. It's just, it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm just being real.
Look at what's really going on right now.
Right. I'm just being real. All the time in the comment section, I get all the time, hey, listen, man, y'all doing a great job, man. How could I support y'all guys from Canada? Support y'all guys from Tacoma? Well, listen, YouTube did you a favor. It's a goddamn thank you button. Right there somewhere, down there somewhere. If I'm in the middle, it's down here somewhere. Say thank you, and you can just donate, send what you want to send. So it's up to you guys, man. But I just want to inform y'all, I saw the button. If you want to help what we got going on, use it, bro. All right, listen, man. Zoe finally lands, you know what I'm saying, after us saying Alonzo was coming, Alonzo coming. He finally lands at University of Miami. Gave me a phone call that day. We got to sit down with him recently.
And we've been saying that for like almost a whole year, right?
To the point where we was just like, man, don't say it no more. And this last time, it was like, all right, man, this last time we're going to say this, man, but we think Zoe in the house. But he had been around. Like, we were seeing him on campus. He was around. He's been around. Hard work is his thing, bro. But what does it mean to you, dog, to have Alonzo there? Like, what was the big deal for you?
The big deal for me was the fact that you're putting people in position or even around that experience how it used to be.
Uh-huh.
So when they see things that's not working, they can address it.
Right.
And then you can listen because they was there. You know, Alonzo was in the room with Melvin Bradley. He was there with Jerome Brown and Michael Irvin and them. He knows, man, look, we was in there and we worked hard.
They worked hard.
Nothing was given to us. We worked hard. We went and beat each other up on the field,
right.
Practice, and then went out to the game and it was easy.
Right.
He can say, hey, Mario, you know, that your safety room, they not pushing each other.
Nope.
Your wide receiver room, nobody's pushing each other. They just out there just lollygagging.
Right.
He's seen it on each level to the NFL, so now he can really tell Mario, hey, Mario, this is what we're going to need to do.
Right.
Or give him an opinion or suggest something.
Right.
You know, so it's big that way.
Yeah. Well, we sat down and talked to him, that we'll be dropping that soon. Nice little interview. Definitely not bashful. You know what I'm saying? Not bashful with what he see. He talked to us about he's seen every program. He saw when programs were saying that they were going to build their facilities. TCU said they was going to build their facility. Baylor said they was going to build their facility. He's been the spook that sat by the door, basically. He saw all these programs from the inside, and he sees what national championship teams look like as a whole. You know what I'm saying? He see what the practice look like. He know what it feels like. He was part of one. But also what's unique is Radakovich, and all these guys are from Miami, and they all once was around when Schnellenberger was around, and it kind of like they're back now. They're back now to put Miami on the map with the resources it need. I think you're gonna have somebody in the room that's gonna be honest and truthful and talk from the standard, not necessarily the standard of what Miami used to be, but from the standard of, is that an NFL running back? Okay, no, maybe we need to recruit. You know what I'm saying? NFL running back. So is that an NFL offensive tackle? It's not. I've evaluated 100 of them.
So he'll be a lot. He'll be easier for Mario when you have a fourth year or fifth year player who hasn't really done much, and he could really go in and say, well, look, you know, maybe it's best for you to transfer to another school.
Well, yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I think that makes it a lot easier for Mario. Mario don't have to go in there and say that no more. Now Alonzo could come in and say, well, look, yeah.
He'll say it.
It's best for you.
From what I saw, he'll say it. But he's here for the parents and he's here for the kids to help these kids move to the next level. Like give an instance, like maybe James. Hey James, maybe you'll be better off at. Oh no, maybe this way. Oh, listen, what kind of money you want to make? Second round, first round money, or third, fourth round, fifth round money? You know what I'm saying? Maybe you'll be better off playing here, down at DN, or you know what I'm saying? But at safety, you may grade out as fourth round, third round. I think he's going to be the guy in the room saying that.
Well, yeah, because he was the GM in the NFL.
And it's just going to be up to the kids and their families to listen. That's a different story.
I mean, you think of it like that, but then that's more of an individuality with the kids.
Yeah.
Cause he just being straight up with the kids, like, hey man, look, I've sat in the draft room. You know what I'm saying? I know how it's gonna go. So
yeah, right.
But with the program, he basically telling kids, parents, yeah, man, we just, I'm gonna use this year. We about to recruit 5 receivers. Yeah, it's time for you to go.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. No. No, listen, Miami do its due diligence and do its part. But you look like, hey man, they done ratcheted up. They're doing their part. These kids down here will click up. The same way Jerome Brown and Melvin Bragg, same way they clicked up and decided to come to Miami and change what was going on here. You know what I'm saying? It'll still happen. It'll still happen. They just got to give them something.
I mean, it happened before us. Like, I'm talking about without going back that far. It happened. It happened in 2008.
It did.
It happened in 2018.
Well, it did.
It just happened 2021. Like, it happened. But now when you get the coaches who
2018,
2018, we had the number 8 recruiting class or something like that. That's with Pope, Wiggins, Lingard, Cam Harris, Jarren Williams.
Right.
It can happen. Just that's just alone. But now, just imagine that you started winning. They started developing the kids, going to the NFL.
Right. And he has his own view on the stadium too. Like, but y'all, the interview coming, we're gonna drop that. He got his own view. You know what I'm saying? What he feel about us needing a stadium.
Yeah, that's. I'm constantly getting asked questions about stadium, and I'm like, man, at this point, I don't care. I ain't never cared before, so I'm not gonna care now. Like,
hey, listen. Shout out to IOD Squad, man. Investor Die. In a recent interview, Mario was asked about the NIL, and his answer was kind of, "Oh, we all trying to figure it out." I thought I was gonna come on here and you was gonna tell me something about the NIL, right?
Oh, you talking about the one when he did with on ESPN?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And what I got out of that is that a lot of us relate the NIL and those deals and Life Wallet and whoever else out there is giving deals to kids, the gym, to the school, right? And we relate it to the school. We laugh, pay for play, yada, yada, yada. People say stuff like that. But in all actuality, Mario in that school has nothing to do with the business of Life Wallet, the gym, whoever else, Lamborghini in Texas giving them. They don't have anything to do with, that's business between the kid and the company.
Yeah.
So whether Life Wallet stock go up or down, whether, you know what I'm saying, a scandal come out in another company, it has nothing to do with the University of Miami. Are y'all listening? Right, so in our minds, we relate the two. Like they're in hand to hand together. But no, the school tells these kids, go do your Life Wallet stuff or go do your Lamborghini stuff or do your gym stuff, but just don't do it in the University of Miami uniform.
Yeah.
They're between you, your Instagram, and them. So when we see an answer like that, that's why. Because whatever happened to this company, don't mix it into what's going on at you.
Nothing to do with you. That's him, his company.
Right. That's what I got out of that.
That's what Mario said, which is exactly the way it is.
Right.
Other coaches are making it seem like it's about the school without them saying it has nothing to do with the school. It's the outside people.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I just think because the outside people who are doing things for the school, they're so loud and people hate it.
Yeah, you can hate it all you want.
They hate the fact that they just loud with, I mean, truthfully, they are the only people who's doing it, like social media wise.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is what it is. Like that's free advertising to me.
It is. You want to touch on Deshaun Watson, Pooh?
No, I touch on that. I don't.
And on that note, listen, man, make sure y'all like, share, Investor.IOD Squad. Want to get down, be a part of the link is in the description, man. That's XMD, and he doesn't want to touch on Deshaun Watson.
It's gonna take 3 motherfucking days, and that's